but I love to cook. And I have special guests like the guest that I have on this evening. His name is Ken Canyon. He is an actor, a relationship coach, an author. He is so much more. And I'm so excited because I got him on the show. Guys, you know, I've been talking about this for like the longest time. But then I said, I'm going to be quiet just to make sure it happens. And it's happening. Let's welcome him aboard. Yay!
I wish I got that kind of intro, that kind of energy everywhere I went. So, man, thank you so much for having me. I'm super duper excited to be with you today. Yeah, let's get it.
Oh my God.
I gotta ask you a question though. So, do your friends call you Donna Denise Walker? Do they use your whole government?
No.
Okay.
Well,
What's your
no, except for my mom. When I'm getting in trouble, she's like, Donna, Denise, and she waits a little bit and she goes, Walker.
oh snap.
And
Okay.
when she go, Walker, I'm like, oh God.
Okay. Look, I was just wondering. See,
Yeah.
so no.
Yeah,
So what's
people call me Dee Dee. That's why I listen. You asked me earlier how long I've been doing this. For those who've been with me from the beginning, it's been the Dee Dee Walker Live show, it's been the Donna Denise Walker show, and the Donna D Walker podcast. So I just said, forget it. Just call me Donna Denise Walker and forget it. That you look me up, that's how you find me.
okay. Well, thank you for having me, Dee Dee. I call you Dee Dee just because, like, we're
Everybody calls
friends.
me.
We're
Yes.
friends now.
Yeah. Oh
That's
my
cool.
gosh. I am so excited to have you on here. So, first of all, I got to shout out the recent series that you're in. It's called Decisions Are Never Black and White. And you happen to be playing the relationship coach, which is very much like your life because you are a relationship coach. And I'm like, oh my God. Look, I have to put it out there. That series, the first episode was like, ooh. Second episode, I don't, and then the third one, I fell off my seat. I mean, I was like, oh my God.
Well, it did its job. It did its job,
Yeah.
and the reason these are based on stories of clients that I've coached. And the thing is, I did the series because I often say everybody tells me what they will do until they're in the situation. Everybody's like, here's what I would do. Yeah, okay. It's easy to say that until you're faced with,
With your face with it.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, so on my channel, so one of the things that I ask folks to do, I said, go ahead and send your questions in to me. And for some reasons, there always been matters of the heart. So when you said, yeah, I'll come on the show, I was like, this is so freaking perfect because that's basically what it seems like you do. So how did you get into relationship coach in the first place?
How I got into it years ago when my wife and I always tell people about. It was in 2007. We were headed for a divorce court. I mean, we couldn't stand each other. It was almost like we loved each other, but we really didn't like each other. We didn't. When I would come home, it would be arguments. When she would come home, and we two things we realized during that time that we neither one of us knew how to communicate effectively um, because of how we were taught to communicate. And the second thing is, whenever we realized that we didn't see the world from the other person's perspective, we would always have tunnel vision about our point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And but something happened where we decided that we no longer wanted to be in that toxic kind of situation. And we both decided that we wanted to be better. And getting better after we not only came up with the conflict resolution system that saved our marriage,
Mm-hmm.
um, it became a calling for me because I
Mm-hmm.
was like, wow, if I'm going through this and I realize how to get out, then other people were probably going through it as well. And so
Mm,
I decided that, I wanted to help other people be better in relationships.
mm.
That's
Well,
Coach Kennedy's phone.
oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, During the course of that, from going through your own experience, have you come across, because you're a relationship coach, have you come across like a situation where you're like, "Whew, I don't know if this gonna work." You know, like I don't
All
know.
the time.
I don't know.
All,
Y'all doing the most.
all the time. See, here's the thing. Most people, so as a relationship coach, my job is never, and I need you to hear me, and I need the audience to hear me. My job is never to figure out who's right and who's wrong. It's not.
Mhm.
So, because if you think about it, everybody who comes into it thinks they're right.
Mm.
Everybody who comes into it thinks that their point of view is the right point of view. So, what I do is I don't use four words in my practice and my coaching. Something is right or wrong, or good or bad. What I use are two words. Is it working or not working? Because think about it from this perspective. What's right for Donna may be wrong for Ken. What's good for Donna may be not good for Ken. So I
Right,
don't
right,
focus on that.
right.
Then I focus on, is it working or not? Because if
Hmm.
it's not working, then our job is to fix it. And so that's why I've been so successful in what I'm doing.
Oh wow, wow. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. So we talked about a little bit about decisions are never black and white. How did you get into acting, and how did this all come up? Like, how did that happen for you?
You're an actress, aren't you, Donna?
Yes.
Yeah. I saw your stuff. I know you act. Now, you can look at me on that show. I ain't trying to act. I'm not no actor. Um, I am a relationship coach, so it was easy playing me because I had like what two lines, but
Hmm.
but it was it was easy because that's what I do. Now I had these ideas years ago because I said when I'm coaching people, and I think about it because I hear it all the time. People always give advice. Girl, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. Girl, this is what I would do. And so my thing is, um, it's it's like, I wanted to put it because it's always easy to say what you'll do when you're not in it.
Hmm.
But when you're in it, you know what? Because you have you ever been in a situation where dang, you're thinking, wow, I'm in this now. It ain't so easy because you know what the deal is. Then you think about all of the extenuating circumstances, all of the other things that are affected by my decision, all of that, and now it's like, well, dang, the answer isn't so obvious, and so that's why I wanted to do these.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you did an awesome job. You really did. The
Oh,
scenarios
thank
that
you.
yeah, you did a really wonderful job. It came out really flawless. I was hooked.
I would have
You
said
know,
violence.
I was hooked. I know episode 1, 2, and 3 is up. I can't wait for the rest of the episodes. And I do
Oh,
have to shout out some of my peeps that are in there that I know personally, like Charlie Brown,
oh,
uh,
Charlie.
Lata- yeah, Charlie Brown. He's a real good
Okay,
friend of mine. He's
okay,
an awesome actor.
okay,
Lata-
okay.
Latanya,
Latanya. Okay.
Nikisha, yeah.
Oh, you know the
Carla
whole crew.
Simpson, Jeffrey Wall. I
Oh,
mean, when I saw it, okay, first of all, I'm so proud of each and last. And if I miss somebody, please forgive me. But everybody did a phenomenal job. You guys did a really good job. I'm hooked. That's like our soap opera on Tubi TV that we're going to be watching now. So we can't wait until the rest of the episode. So you did a really good job.
oh,
Um,
yeah. Tell your people too. Tell your people to watch.
Oh, I already told him. I've been telling people on my YouTube, on everything. I've been like, y'all, I've been your biggest fan on there. You guys did
Oh, thank you
a
so
wonderful job.
much.
Y'all did a good job, and I
So
can't wait
maybe
to see
season
more.
two you can be in, and we're season two.
Ooh, honey. Ooh, I want a good part too. Because you can't top them three that happened. The first one, the first one was like, ooh. The second one was like, oh. But you know something? I'm gonna be honest with you. The second one, um, is not an unfamiliar story in a sense. It's shocking.
Yeah.
It's something nobody wants to talk about, but
Mhm.
stuff like that be happening.
Oh,
You
oh,
know?
I know.
Yeah, yeah,
Stuff like that be happening for
yeah.
real, for real,
It
for
happens
real.
for real. It
So
happens for real. I don't
just
want
so
to
we
tell the
know.
plot. I just want you guys to see it, come back and be like, ooh. um, there's other things that you do too. Now, I did when I was looking you up. Could you tell me about MTV? What was that about?
So I'm on a TV show called Unfaithful Caught in the Act. And I got on the show. It's like a modern day Cheaters. I don't know if you've seen it, but
Mhm,
I got on the show. It's season 4 now, so I've been on it for 3 years, and the show in and of itself is, obviously you catch people cheating, but my part of
mhm,
it, when they reached out to me, they not only wanted somebody, who could offer a perspective of why this happened, and then where do we go from here, and then kind of dissect, here's what happened, here's why it happened. And so we've added another element to it, and that's the reason why the show has been super duper successful. So yeah, that's but and we're on season 4. Tammy Roman is the host. She's
I love her.
amazing. And
Mhm.
I'm like, I always say, she Batman, I'm Robin. And look,
I can see it too. I can see it.
I'm like, let's get it. And she's amazing.
Mhm,
She is amazing. She is easy to work with. She's a professional. She's a stickler for details, but we work well together. And when we've evolved into that, we've
mhm.
evolved into to working well together. It's just good. But yeah, so we're in season 4 now. I hope they pick us up for season 5.
They
But
will.
yeah,
They
yeah,
will.
we just
They
gonna
will.
believe that. We're gonna believe that.
Batman and Robin. Come on now. Come on.
We don't believe that. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And I know that you're real busy, but I do have to ask you about two more things. And one of them is
No,
about
take your time. I'm here. Well, I'm here for you.
so you are not only a relationship coach, you're not only an actor, you are also you write books as well, and it's been over 10 books that you have written. Could
Mhm.
you tell us a little bit about your books?
So I started out writing books years ago. I was a young man. It's funny. I got one of my books here. I do corporate training on communications because
Oh.
I'm a communications. I always tell people I'm not a relationship coach. I'm a personal development
Oh.
coach who focuses
Oh.
on relationships.
Oh.
So why do I say that? Because the main thing that I teach is communications. So this is a book I wrote years ago called Leadership in the Real World. So I'm revising this book now for up to date, and I'm adding the communication part of it, which I didn't have years ago, but now I understand, having a been. Think about it like this: everything is relationships. Everything, whether it's relationship with romantic, not
Mm-hmm.
romantic, at
Work
work,
relation. Yeah.
family,
Mm-hmm.
friends, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, my thing is I want to improve relationships, period, so that
Mm-hmm.
we can have better relationships. Because God put us here to be social beings. And at the end of the day, communicating with each other on a deeper level and a more effective level makes for great relationships.
Mm. I love it. I love it. Relationships. And look, I'm looking at the award on the back of your wall right there.
Yeah,
Yes. So you also are a content creator as well. I mean,
absolutely.
yes. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I started. I gotta be honest. So when I started April 4th, 2020. That was when COVID hit. I'm sitting
Mhm.
in the house. I'm sitting in the house and I'm like, this ain't going away. I mean, because this is in April and, it started, I never forget, on February 17th, I had a speaking engagement at a college and they
Mm,
canceled it. And
mm.
so we were in there and we realized this thing ain't going away. So I
Yeah.
decided, you know what? I didn't want to go online, but I was like, if my business is going to grow, I got to get online. And that's when it was formed, April 4th, 2020. I
Mhm.
decided that I would, because I didn't have, think about it. I had Facebook friends. I had a few of them. I had probably a couple thousand, but Instagram, I wasn't into that. I think I may have had one or 200. TikTok, I was like,
Wow.
I thought it was for kids dancing and carrying on. And YouTube, I had 82 subscribers. And
Wow.
I decided though, but I made a decision that I wasn't going to look back. I was
Mhm.
going to make this work one way
Mhm.
or the other. And
Right.
so what it's just like relationships. And I decided, number one, to learn everything I could about this business.
Mhm.
Number two, number two, I was consistent. I did the same thing over and over again. I
Mhm.
did it so long that it became boring. See, people don't realize in relationships, they think that it's always got to be excitement, it's got to be this and that. But when your relationship has gotten to the point where you know each other, there's routine, some people call it boring, whatever you want to call it. There is stability in that because the truth of the matter is, I'm definitely not saying you shouldn't do things to spice up, but every single day looking for an adventure, what people are looking for is a dopamine rush. They're looking for a dopamine rush. And I always tell tried and true relationships are not based on dopamine. They are based on core values. And if your core
Mhm.
value system is in alignment, that's when the relationship has meaning.
Mm.
Just my take
Uh,
on
Well, I like your take on it. That's pretty cool. I've been married for over 30 years now.
it. For real?
33, no, 34 years. My husband's gonna kill me. Gonna be like, you don't know how long we've been married, but yeah, over a lot of years. And a lot of what you're saying is so true, because there's some days where we could just sit and I could be reading and he could be on his computer, but the
Right.
fact we're in the room together
Yes,
is
yes,
important to us. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of
yes.
people think that in relationships, you're supposed to be jumping out the airplane together.
Mhm.
It's not always great. It's sometimes it's just is, and just is what's important. So I see
That's
it that
true.
way too.
No, that's
I
true.
really do.
30
Yeah.
years. I got a question for you.
Okay.
So you've been in the game 30 years. What
Hmm.
what one piece of advice would you give someone for that kind of longevity?
Ooh, just sometimes you have to look forward to being just you, whatever that relationship is. Sometimes it's important to move in a pace that works for you guys and not what everybody else expects of you.
Mm,
Being happy is more to me than, like I was saying before, jumping out an airplane. My longevity comes from understanding who I am in a relationship as much as is understanding my spouse in a relationship. Not expecting something that is just unrealistic of what our relationship could be, not expecting what is unrealistic of him, and him not expecting what is unrealistic.
mm,
We're always growing, we're always getting to know each other. I was a different person when we first got together. I
Mhm,
was
sure.
trying to drop of the hat. I couldn't cook. I was like, I would look, I was spicy and I would fight you in a second.
For
Now
you
I'm
a
like,
fight?
not physically fight, but
I
like,
know, I know.
you know.
And you probably
I look, I
did
never
you move
physically.
your neck like that? Did you move your neck? Do your neck like that again? Hey, look, you can still move that joint.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But my relationship to me has always been important because it's what we stand for together, what we represent. Like I said, we weren't the same people in the beginning, and we're not going to be the same people. Hopefully, 50 years from now. I'm trying to put that 100 on there, but we're always revolving. We don't always like each other. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? But we're always in love with each other. And my husband always say this thing. He says, do you hate this person? Do you despise them? No. So what you're going through, you'll get through it. You know what I'm saying? As
Mhm.
long as you love the person. So I know it's long
Okay.
winded, but
No,
it's
no, no, no. No, but I get it because I mean, look how many people don't make it. So I applaud you. I
yeah.
applaud the way y'all made. I've been married 24 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been with my wife a little over 30 years. But I get it. I get
Mm-hmm.
it. This is what
Yeah,
is this is
yeah.
what it's about. So
Sometimes,
no, no.
sometimes, relationships, you love each other, but they might walk in the room and you're like,
See, but love's not enough.
but you love
Love,
them.
but here's the thing. It's
Hmm.
not that you love them, because we
Hmm.
base love on emotions going up and down. What
Hmm.
I tell people is love, true love, is committed to the person. Not that I love, because commitment
Mm.
has nothing to do with how I feel at any given moment. I'm
Hmm.
still committed to my wife, even if she get on my nerves. Okay. I'm
That
still
part.
committed to our relationship, even if I don't like you today.
There
And
you
so,
go.
but because people rely so much on how I feel in any given or at any given time, they're not focused on commitment. And so that's what I applaud you, and thank you for being thank you for being a great example, and thank your
Yeah.
husband too.
I will. I will. Hopefully, you guys will meet one day. Speaking about that, we got to ask the question because I have I have one more question for you, but there's a question that was sent in, and basically they're talking about, after you've been in a marriage for a long time, or even in a relationship in a long time, is it still important, even though we're like it's not so important to be doing these elaborate things, but is it still important that you spend quality time with each other,
Oh,
going out on a date, even just cooking dinner for each other? Is that still important? Yes. In the word is yes or no. I don't know if they're answering it, but that was a poll.
yeah, I
Answer the
mean,
poll, guys.
my take on that is um, people trade their time for the things that they value. I need you to hear what I'm saying. If a person isn't trading their time for you, they don't value you like that. And so what I'm saying is time is the one thing we cannot get back. So what I'm saying is if I'm trading my time equals my life, us doing things, that means that I value you. And
Mhm.
so for people who don't do anything, they're not doing anything together. It's gotten so mundane. You don't value growth in the relationship, meaning
Mhm.
connectivity,
Mhm.
like you once did.
Mhm.
Because we used to do it.
Yeah, yeah, you used to do it. Sometimes it just takes that going out with each other on a date and going to a movie and just coming out and be like, oh my God, why didn't we do this before? Type of deal.
Yes,
Yeah.
because if we're spending time and oftentimes people associate being with the other person as something negative. So
Hmm.
they'd rather not do it. And so
Right.
so what they're doing is they'd rather do something else that keeps them distracted
Hmm.
instead of working on the relationship. And you ever notice
Hmm.
how the kids people have kids, right? So
Mm-hmm.
as kids grow up, they get a divorce, and you're like, well, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
They were, well, the kids kept them distracted.
Mm.
The kids kept them distracted so they didn't have to focus on each other.
Yeah.
And now, if I'm living in the house, that's what COVID, that's why so many divorces during COVID, because
Mm-hmm.
the distraction was lifted.
Mm-hmm.
So now what I'm faced with what we really have.
Right. We got to deal with the personalities and the differences that you haven't came to understanding and
Yeah,
understanding why that person's doing that. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I want to thank you so much for coming on this show. Like, I feel like I
thank
could talk
you.
to you for hours. Oh my God. Um, what is like next for you? Because like what I mentioned, you're like in a TV show, you're in a series, you done wrote some books, you got an awesome podcast, you got a loving marriage. What is next for you? Or what is
Um,
more of for you? Put it that way.
yeah, I'm more of the same, helping people, coaching, and we're working on season 2 for decisions. Um, what I do is just look for ways to empower people. That's what I do.
Mhm.
And the more ways that I can find to empower people, the better off I'm gonna be.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something, guys. Watch it. I saw it on Tubi TV. Is it streaming on other platforms?
I am, yes, on other platforms, but the other platform is Amazon.
Mhm.
But Amazon, it costs $4.99 to see all three, but on Tubi it's free.
It's free 99. Y'all gotta watch it. Episode 1, 2, and 3. It is good, okay? And you did an amazing job in it. Um, Mr. Coachman, how can people find you?
Yeah, go to Coach Ken Canyon, Canion. But if you type in Coach Ken on pretty much everything,
It'll
you'll
come up.
find me. Yep, it'll pop up. Coach Ken Canyon, Canion. And look, I'm on all the socials. Yeah, hit me up and follow me. And if you want to reach out, you can reach out through Messenger or whatever. And I'm here to help.
Okay, and what can you give? One more thing. What advice can you give people who are out there, um, just trying to get into the industry of acting, or if they want to write a book, or they're trying to make their like? What advice can you give them?
The one thing that I will say is that you need to get out your own way.
Mm,
That every one of us were destined for greatness. The reason why I did the show Decisions Are Never Black and White on Tubi, and I want to say it again because I want y'all to go watch it. But the reason I did it is because I had to get out my own way. Was I afraid? Yes. Was I afraid that people wouldn't want to watch it? Was I afraid that nobody would like it? Sure. But I did it anyway. And so what I'm
mm,
telling people is feel the fear, feel it, and
mhm,
do it and do it anyway. All right.
mm. I
And
love it. I
and,
love it.
and greatness is on the other side of
Mhm.
that. Okay.
Oh, and listen, I didn't mean to. I think I cut you off a little bit, but
No, 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 no. You're good. You're good.
oh
You're
my
good.
gosh, guys, I'm just so excited, and I feel so honored that it looked like. Oh, wait a minute, it looks like somebody. Um, Decisions are never black and
Oh,
white.
yeah. That's my operations director there, and he put it out. He put out the email so
Okay.
people can reach out to us. And yeah,
Yes, yes. Watch the movie, email, follow him. By the way, you talked about how your Twitter and all of them was low. It's really high right now. So y'all need to go check this brother out. He's doing some amazing things. He's giving some great advice, and he is all over the place writing books and everything. Again, thank you so much for coming on the show. And this is the one thing I love to tell everybody on all my social medias before I get off of here. I love you, man. You guys have a blessed evening.
thank
All
you.
right. You are welcome.